Andrew Payne, and I've been with Pamplona Tapas Bar and Restaurant for 15 years, and I am the general manager. What we did was we looked at the landscape of the Acadiana area, the restaurants that were offered at the time, culture, heritage, and what was missing. And what we found out is that there is a large influence of Spanish culture and cuisine within Cajun and the Acadiana area that is overshadowed by the French. And so we decided to fill that void with this restaurant.
My name is Joshua Fenson, and I'm the executive chef here at Pamplona Tapas Bar and Restaurant. So when I worked at New York for the majority of my career, I was a line cook. I started in savory. I worked through garmager, then worked up to saute, worked up to fry, worked with a lot of proteins, and from there I kind of learned a lot of flavor profiles, that's really where I built my palate as a cook, essentially. Worked at a one-star Michelin restaurant right in the heart of Times Square, where I worked under Italian and French influences, all European influence essentially. And how I came here, I was the previous executive chef, met me through my gamer friends, kind of hunted me down along the way, and here I am today.
My name is Brett Kowalski. I am from Nakusa, Wisconsin. I am a bartender at Pamplona Tapas Bar, and I've been here about 5 years. What I think makes Pamplona so unique with the cocktail program is that we are given the freedom to play around, taste all our products, so we can pump out these delicious cocktails for everyone. Some things that we make in-house are going to be different types of tinctures and house-made syrups that we like to keep fresh. Tinctures, we just use any type of herb or like a spice and infuse it with a high-proof alcohol and let it sit for like a month to get all the good nutrients out of it, and it really brings the next level to a cocktail.
So my name is Philippe Calais. I am the bar manager and sommelier here at Pamplona Tapas Bar. I've been here for 8 years. I think what makes the cocktail program here unique is the collaborative nature of how we write a cocktail list. Sometimes it's 4 or 5 people coming in with different palettes and different ideas about what they want to see in a cocktail list. What I see a lot is other bartenders or bars that have one person writing the list for one palette. Here, we're all bringing in what we think we want to see in that, and each person has a different idea of that. I like tiki drinks. I like whiskey. Other bartenders like more spirit-forward drinks, or obscure ingredients and amaros. So we're putting that all together and creating a list that there's something for everyone. So I don't really believe in flair-style bartending. What we do is more speed and efficiency. So if flipping a jigger makes a cocktail faster, that's what we're gonna do. If shaking 3 drinks can make a cocktail faster, whatever it is that we can do to get that drink correctly made and quickly out to a guest is how we're gonna do it. It's not about flair, it's about getting it done quickly and efficiently.
A large part of our design influence came from a book that was actually named Pamplona, written by a local retired lawyer named Ray Mouton. And he had traveled to Pamplona, Spain, summer after summer, had his own place there, traveled with a group, and fell in love with Pamplona, wrote a book about it, took lots of pictures, And many of the pictures that we have on our wall actually came right out of his book that he gave us permission to use.
So the inspiration behind the menu currently at Pamplona restaurant is a lot of small plates, tapas, essentially, Pamplona, we are a Spanish-inspired cuisine restaurant. And in Spain, there's a lot of small plates. And here, I'm trying to follow the exact same concept. Small plates, farm to table, very fresh produce, working with seasonal raw products.
My top favorite drink to make is going to be the Ramotion Fizz. It's so complex that it just has its own personality. So the steps to make a Ramotion Fizz is going to be the fresh lemon and lime. We make it in-house a raw simple syrup, orange blossom bitters, and egg whites, and gin, of course.
So the wine system we have is called a tixa. It holds 15 bottles, and essentially there's a rod that pumps nitrogen from a container into the wine to force out the oxygen, and that way the wine never goes bad, in theory. What that allows us to do is keep 15 different bottles of Spanish wines, French wines, American wines, and give our guests options of wines that we always know are going to be consistent and just as good as the first glass that's poured out of that bottle.
I would contribute our success to the fact that we try to keep things fresh. We change up the menu often. We have ideas and different concepts to bring people in. Our cocktail menu is always changing and evolving. We're always looking for new spirits and liqueurs to add to our repertoire.
I think what I'd like for our guests, to walk away from Pamplona after they eat here is that they got a taste of Spain, they got a taste of Europe. They essentially got to get what is different that you can't get elsewhere.
Pamplona is the original craft cocktail bar in Lafayette. I think that we're still leading that scene. I'm really excited to see all of these new restaurants and bartenders elevating the game, and it's a lot of fun to learn from each other.
What I hope everybody that comes into Pamplona walks away with is the experience of Spanish cuisine, our unique cocktails that we play around with, and just the connection that we're able to make with every guest.
For the future of Pamplona, I see a continuance of what we started. We want to continue to grow and adapt. We want to continue to highlight different Spanish and Mediterranean cuisines with a little bit of Southern flair. Just offer the experience that we've been and continue to highlight the different things that Spain has to offer. Spain in itself is such a large country, lots of different regions, lots of different styles of cooking. And so it's going to take us a while to bring that all here.